Hi everyone, welcome to my video. I'm Shannon with Mixed Media Minnesota. Today I am working on a journal that I'm making using my September kit. The September kit, and may be available at the time of this video. It is right now, but I'm not sure when you click on this link if it is or not. I will share a link in the description box below, so hop over there and check it out if you're interested. The September kit features the Stamperia Romantic Collection Our Way, and this is a really fun paper pack and collection to work with. I did go ahead and start, so I have a really good start on a signature. I'm going to show you right now. We're going to work on some ephemera today. And then the cover, I didn't start the cover yet because I want to try something that I saw on Angela Toma's channel a while back, Dogwood Paper Arts. And she did a faux leather cover, and I want to try that. It feels like this would be the perfect kit to do that kind of cover with. So I'm going to show you where I'm at. So I just kind of have the signature here laid out, and I did a bunch of inking and sewing. So in the paper pack, there is a page of 4 of the 6x6 spots, you know, like they come like this, so you could fold them and whatever. And I just cut them in half, and then I trimmed the edges off, and I added some lace on there, and I put that in there for in the front. This is like some corrugate cardboard like that. I got this from somebody in Happy Meal, and I just, for the life of me, I don't know who it was. I don't remember. So I decided to use that in here. I think there's another piece from her as well in here. And it's like the thinner corrugate, and it's like rusty, and it's really, really cool looking. I wish I knew where I got that from, because I would definitely look into getting some more of it. I was hoarding it for a while, and for quite a while, and that's why I don't remember where it came from. And on this page, I just used a piece of coffee dyed paper, and then when I coffee dye paper, I put freezer paper down on my island, and then I just keep reusing it, and then I used parts of it, you know, for mixed media things, so you'll get these splotches and stuff. And I just stitched that on there, and it's a loose big pocket, and we could put a journal card or something in there. And so that's just stitched on coffee dyed paper. And in here I have another little piece. I think it also came with this. It's like a ledger paper from Boeing or something, a graph paper. And I just put lace on the edge of that and added a piece of the ephemera. And then this is one of the papers out of the pack. And on the back of this one, I added some of the feathers that come in the kit and a piece of fabric, and I really like that on there. And then this is just one of my tablecloths or whatever cut up that I just used a square of that for. I added some coffee dyed paper on the back. Again, this is just one that I was using to ink and stamp off of and stuff, and I think it's really cool. And so that's behind there. I added a little lace ruffle on the edge of this because when I was looking at it when it was closed, because I have lace on the end, in the back, in the middle, and I thought I wanted something on there. So it's a little piece of the ephemera here, and let's see, I believe, yeah, I glued this on for we can tuck a tag or something in there. So here's another one of those. This is a really thin, almost like parchment paper or something. And I added a pocket out of one of the cutouts from the paper pack. Added a hat on here and some little lace. This is out of the ephemera, which is adhesive. It does have a sticky thing you can peel off the back, but I didn't. On some of them that I use for tucks and stuff, I just glued them, but this one is stuck on there. This paper also, it's like a poker playing paper, came from the same person. So if it was you, thank you very much for that little Happy Meal, because I used a lot of them. Actually, I used all of them that I had left in this journal because they were just perfect. Here I went ahead and I used a cutoff in one of the ephemeras, and I put some of the rice paper, a little kind of ruffle up there with some of the ephemera, and I just stitched that on like a pocket. This was a thinner sheet of paper, so I wanted to bulk it up. That's why I added a paper on here, and you can't really write on this one anyways, but I really liked it. So this way we see part of it, and it's stiffer and usable. We can add writing space on tags and journal cards and things. So here's just another piece of coffee dyed paper, and we have our rub-ons here from the kit that I want to go through and add some rub-ons on in spots. Here I just took a piece of that, again, I think it was a curtain or something, and I sloppy cut it and just stitched it on there with a piece of the ephemera. This is like a film strip that was in the ephemera pack. I bunched up some thread, and I glued a couple buttons on there. And now afterwards, I wish I would have stitched the buttons on because I'm worried they're going to come off, but we'll see how they hold up. They feel better than they did before, so we'll see. I don't mind the stitching on the back side of that page. I think it just adds a little extra texture on it and interest. And I love this color. This is the back of one of the paper packs. Both are from the paper pack. And this goes so well. It brings out the red in that flower, or maroon burgundy kind of color. And I cut these down, so this one was perfect. I actually thought about using this on the cover, but then I wanted to do the faux leather, so I decided to use it in here. Here's another piece of the coffee dyed paper, and this one I did go ahead and stitch the rice paper on, so it's on both sides. I just stitched it right to coffee dyed paper. I used my glue stick and lightly glued it, and it works really well. And then you get that texture in there, and it's cool. We can add a pocket or something on here if we want to. Here's another piece of the paper pack, and then my the center in here. And I wish I would have paid attention when I cut this off. You know, I would have trimmed it on this side versus, I think I trimmed it on this side. I'm not sure how I did that, or maybe it looks like I must have. I don't know, but his beak got in the fold. But it's okay because it's going to be my center page, so that's why I decided to leave that one there. And so, yeah. And then the back of this one, this paper pack is so pretty. I just love Stamperia paper, and these colors just scream fall to me. And so they're fun to work with, but yet it's not the pumpkins and, you know, acorns, that kind of thing. Another piece in the other side of that, rice paper stitched on the coffee dyed paper. And then another piece of the paper pack, again, that really pretty burgundy. And on this one here that I stitched this to, I did go ahead and I trimmed this off. I don't remember what the reason was. I think I wanted to make a tag or something out of that. Or maybe that's what I made that pocket out of. I'm not sure. I think maybe. But it's okay. You can journal on here. And I just added some of the crocheted lace on there. It is crooked, but that's okay. I think it's okay. Some more coffee dyed paper. And then here is the other side of that poker instruction paper. And it's thinner. So I made this belly band. That's what I did. I cut the belly band off that one because I needed something neutral, the color, I thought. And she was on there. That's what it was. And I had to cut her feet off. So I just made like a cluster down here with some of the ephemera and some lace and things, and stitched around it. So we're going to put that right on there. And then we'll add something into that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue that on right now so I don't forget what I was going to do there, because, you know, I could easily forget. And of course my glue is going to be plugged up. So let me grab a pin up here and try to get this unplugged. I just washed this all out yesterday, so I didn't think I'd have that problem, but I refilled the bottle, and so I washed the top out, and let's see if that works. I don't know if I got it or not. Might have to go run it under hot water. Nope, that works. Okay. I don't take very good care of my glue, that's why. All right, so we're just gonna kind of center this on here. Sometimes I purposely try not to center it, because then if it's not centered, it doesn't look like you messed up. It looks like you intentionally off-centered it, but that's where that one's gonna go. Again, this kind of bulks up that paper, or that page rather. So hold that for a second. And then we have a big belly band there. And I think it's cool using her in the background. Okay, so we can always do something over here. This one I might leave because you can journal on some of it. I haven't decided just yet. We might add a strip of something in here. I'm not sure. This is that really cool, like, I don't know if it's like deli paper or some kind of really light craft paper. I'm not sure. I was thinking parchment paper, but I don't think it is. Another piece of coffee dyed paper. Again, we'll use rub-ons or something on there. And this one I just layered the curtain and tablecloth, whatever, lace cut-offs that I chopped up. And then I added this piece of ephemera, and I glued her on the sides over here. So we can use that as a tuck spot. And in the bottom of this, I added this, so it looks like she's grounded, not just floating there. Okay. And the back side is so pretty, I think. And then this is the other side of that little ledger paper. And again, I just added some lace, or yeah, crocheted lace on there. And then this is the coffee dyed paper with that freezer paper on the back for, you know, it's like a big pocket. I mean, literally we could put folded up fabric in there if we have extra or something, or lace or curtain or whatever you want to call it. And that corrugate, rusty corrugate sheet. And then the back has that on there. I wasn't sure if I wanted to cover up this or not. I like this one. It has like a friendship travel vacation, maybe fall kind of. I'm not sure. I really like it. And I'm not sure. Like here, I was thinking I could cover this because it did get cut off, but I think it's okay. What do you guys think? I think it's okay, and you can journal in there. But this one here, it's a little off-centered, but again, I think it is okay. Maybe we can kind of fix it by putting something in here or leaving it. It's fine. But I wasn't sure about the back if I wanted to cover this or something, so I don't know. I did go ahead and cut out one of the sheets in the paper pack. Has the little stamps and different things. I did cut some of them out, and I did use my hair thinning scissors to cut these out, so it gives you that fun edge on them. On some of them I did, not all of them. And then also I pulled out one of the bags that I want to decorate and add in here, and there was a page of these. These little ones were on that stamp page, but I cut a bunch of these out so we can use them in there for decorating or tucking in pockets and things. And then there's like the envelopes, you know, and they're all able to journal on the back of them, so I really like that. And these aren't overly thick, you know, but they're thick enough. I don't need to back them. So I thought we would use those for in pockets and stuff. All right, let's get right to this. Let's decorate our bag first, because I definitely want to have one of those in there. Okay, so I'm going to grab my brush here and my distress ink. This is just vintage photo. I'm just distressing the edges on this. Kind of ages it. Okay. All right, now I think what I want to do is I have this, came with kit, the fossilized amber, and I don't have this color, and I want to use that on here. And we have some of these little peacock feathers. The stamp set also came with the kit. So let's see, I gotta grab my acrylic block here. Let's see, I have a little one over there, and see if I have a big one. I do. Okay, it's really big, but it'll work. Okay. So do we want, I think I want this one. The medium-sized one here. And yeah, this block is definitely a little overkill. Now, I haven't used this stamp before or this ink pad, so I mean, I stamped the ink pad off just to see what color it was, but I didn't use it with a stamp or anything. So I want to stamp off of here and just kind of prepare that stamp. Okay, that's cool. All right. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on here, so let's see. We can, okay, where to stamp. The first stamp is always the hardest because I don't want to mess it up. Well, we're just going to go here, because I think we want a cluster or something on there. And yeah, let's stamp another one on there. And I'm going to go ahead and use another color ink as well, I believe. Okay. Now I think I want to use that little one as well. Okay. Okay, so we have that on there. Now, I think, let's see, I don't know that I have, like, I would like to add this color, but I don't know. it's kind of see-through. So if we don't decorate it up a whole lot and we add like a tag in there, you could see that, you know what I mean? And I think I do want to use this one. I'm going to leave this one right here because I like that in there. Although we will have something else on there, but let's see. I have a barn door red, and that isn't going to work for me. I do have like a darker walnut stain. Let's see what other colors I have here. A frayed burlap. That's maybe kind of cool. Bundled sage. No, I don't know about that one. Let's see. Let's see if I can get those back in there without opening them all and dropping them. That's exactly what I did. Okay. Here we go. Now I have some more inks here. Let's see. There isn't really the blue. I know the abandoned coral is probably going to be too pink. Victorian velvet, that might be too pink too. I thought I was out of vintage photo. I guess I have another one. Let's try those. I just want to see if this is going to be too pink, which I'm guessing it's going to be. Can we get that fossilized amber off there? And this is an oxide. Oh, that is like a really good color though, isn't it? Let's go ahead and... This will smear. It's the oxide, so it will... I gotta let it dry. I do like that on there though. Just little hints of it. Okay, now let's go for the big one. Okay. Okay, I really like that color actually. I don't know if it's just a combination of the yellow that I had on my stamps or what, but the color works well. I'm just stamping these off here. Okay, we might need those again, so I'm just gonna leave them right on the blocks and set them over there. Okay, I can see that that's a little wet yet, so I don't want to touch those. I'm not gonna use any of the other colors. I think that's just fine. Let's see, it kind of works with it because, you know, you have the lighter one and the darker one. All right, now what do we want to do? I think, let's see. I don't want to cover it all the way up because you're going to see through it. Oh, that would have been cool in there too. What if we just do something like that? I think dictionary page. Let's do that. Okay, let's go ahead and use our vintage photo on this one. Just kind of discolor that a little bit. I'm not going to see that side, I guess, so I wouldn't really have to do that side, but this side we will see. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stick that right on there. I think then I can't change my mind. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm going to just stress this with my little, I call it my shredder. You can do this with a scissor as well. I'm doing it over towards me because I don't want these little crumbles all over, so that's what I'm doing back here because it makes a mess. But it really adds texture to your decoration, I think. I like to use it. It's one of those things that I forget about, and then all of a sudden I'll remember it, and then so every project I do for the next, you know, couple weeks has that. Get all the crumblies off there. Okay, I want to go ahead and ink the edges and distress them. The vintage photo. And now I have to decide if I want some lace or something. Or should we say curtain, tablecloth, whatever. Okay, I do think I kind of want it angled, or do we want it straight? I like it angled, I think. And now I feel like I smeared that. See, oh my goodness, I'm making a mess. Okay, I'm guessing the glue did that. So, yeah, that's oxides. So, like the yellow, if I would let it dry, wouldn't smear, but how do we fix that without making it look like we did wreck it? Let's see here if I have, I don't think I have one over here. I should have grabbed one, dang it. Well, let's just make it purposely smeared. You know, like muted. Or just add in the color. Because I don't want part of it to be and not all of it. Does that make sense? We're trying to salvage it. Okay, I think that worked a little bit. Yeah, you still get the idea of its feathers, but it's like messy. And now I glued it to this. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a disaster. All right, you got to go. And now we're sticky back here. Oh God. Okay, it's okay. It's going to get stuck down anyways. All right, curtain. Where do we have this little bin of cutoffs here? Okay, I'm feeling like that is too white. Or we could distress it, but it's thinner. I don't want to bulk it up too much. So maybe we will go ahead and just distress that. I'm going to just hack that off. That scissors is not fabric scissor. So I'm wondering now if that color is not going to work. And again, I'm going to cover all of this up unless, do we put it in there this way? Yeah, probably. When we make our journal card. Okay. Do we like it or not? Is it too much, too pinky looking now? I don't know. Oh, let's go ahead and get the trusty script stamp and just darken that a little tiny bit. Add a little bit of I'm stamping on my mat, so I need to clean that again. All right. Now, if I can remember not to mess that up. And do we want this distressed as well, or do we just want it white? I mean, I do have the white throughout, so let's just leave it. Okay, I think I want to stitch around this. I think that'll add a little bit. So I'm going to do that really quick, and then I'll be right back. Okay, that's stitched around. Now I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac here, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue behind there, and I just like to smear it in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add Fabri-Tac on the back of this. I forgot to pull out my hot glue gun. I'm going to do that because that would be so slick when it comes to decorating this kind of stuff. Okay, so we have that. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit, carefully, more distress on the edge of this. I don't want to smear everything that I just stamped, if that makes sense. Okay. And so we should have kind of maybe found a spot where we wanted to put this. I mean, that would be kind of cool. I don't know. On that pocket. Would it? Think about that. I don't really want to cover much of the coffee dyed paper because you need journaling space. This paper is so thin that I'm afraid to put anything really bulky on it. Let's see. Oh, that is kind of cool. It brings that color. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on there. That's where that's gonna go. I like that. And it's not very easy to, you could journal on there with like a black pen or something, but okay, so let's go ahead and think about this. Do we want to tag? Well, we're gonna have to back this, so you can write on it. Let's just grab some, I just have some coffee dyed paper here and go ahead and, sorry you guys, this video is kind of all over the place, isn't it? I'll get there. Okay. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Maybe that's why my glue is plugging. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of glue stuck in there, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Or that's why it's gonna keep plugging. Okay. So I'm just gonna add glue stick to the back of this, and we'll stitch around it, and so then we don't have to worry about it. I like to stitch when I use a glue stick, especially for something that's gonna be handled a lot. Okay. Trying to add it right to the corner down there so I don't have to cut or waste. You know, I don't have to cut two sides, but I might have to trim it anyways. Okay, scrape that glue on there. And now we're going to trim this. Okay, let's go ahead and ink it using our vintage photo. I don't think I want to make it a tag shape. I think I might just add a ruffle on the top or something. Now I have to remember, this is going to be the top. And I can't forget to ink the back. Okay, so what if we added some of this all ruffled up, or just, you know, when I stitch around that, as like a little pull on the top, like a ruffle out of that, because we did use that on here. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I stitched around that, and I just ended up by kind of putting it off to one side. The piece I had was too short, and I just like it messy like that anyways. All right, so we really wouldn't have to do anything on the front of this. Now I did go ahead and get ink on the back, but that's okay. All right, but I think maybe we could do something. Let's go ahead and use one of these. And this one I did cut with those thinning scissors, so the end is a little, I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't even know if. Okay, so go ahead and do that. What do we want with that? We have our ephemera here. Let's just look through this. What if we just made that a little tag, a little pocket? Let's do that. Let's make a little pocket. Now, I'm just looking around here. I know I had a little tiny piece of lace somewhere. Here it is. Okay, let's just stick that on there. I could stitch around it, but I'm not going to. Okay. Should we put a little tiny, Oh, it'll get all full of glue. No, we're not. It's just gonna stay like it is. Okay. Okay. Now, this is a sticker. I guess we could, because you're not gonna be able to, I don't know if you can write on that or not, but let's just go ahead and peel that off. I did notice with these, they do peel off, you know, it's easy to get the wrong layer to peel. Like they separate. So, you gotta be careful of that. And I'm pretty sure that's what I just did. Well, I'll just peel it off, even if it is, I'll glue it anyways. But see what I mean? I peeled the sticker and the back layer off. I did that on another piece before too. So let's just use our art glitter glue. Yes, see, because I have my lid all full of gunk and haven't cleaned it, now it's gonna not work right for me. All right, let's just stick that right on there. Smear that extra glue out of there. Trim that down. It's just a little tiny, tiny tag, but I thought it would be cute if you could actually journal on it. Cute. Okay, so what does that look like in our pocket now? Good, I think. And now when I glue this down, I'm just gonna, do I wanna glue it on solid or two sides? I think two sides, because then we could tuck something in there to get more journaling room. So, I'm just gonna glue it on this side and the bottom. And kind of put it towards the bottom corner. Just trying to kind of line it up straight. Okay, and I'm gonna hop, I don't even know if I was in camera, you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gluing it on the corner down there. I'm gonna grab some coffee dyed paper here. So let's just go ahead and I'm just going to fold that over, move my stuff out of the way. I'm working myself into a 6-inch square again. Whenever I do anything, that's what happens. Okay, so no, that could have been taller. Dang it. I think it'll still work. I'm just gonna kind of look and see here, maybe like that wide. Yeah, that works actually pretty good. Okay, so now you have journaling, another journaling spot. Just gonna really quick give it a really rough here and there kind of ink, kind of with whatever's left on my thing. Now I'm gonna need some more to do the inside. I didn't even know if I was recording. I hope I am. Did I turn it back on? Okay, I think I am. I can't see up there. I hope I am. Okay, so I just have that. Let's find, that would be cute on there, wouldn't it? Let's just find a little something. All right, and I know this is a sticker, but I'm just gonna glue this half of it on one side. And then after that dries, we can tuck this behind it. Okay, so for right now, it's just gonna go in there like that to dry, and then I think that one's good. Okay. Let's see. Now in that pocket, dang it, I don't know if I like how that's sticking up. Well, it will go down, but I could add other things too, you know, even behind the pocket here. Like, yeah, that looks kind of cool because of this. Let's go ahead and ink that. I have no idea how long this video is because I stopped a couple times. So I feel like I didn't get very much done in this one. I have no idea how long I've been recording for, so should have paid attention. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, now, what is this getting caught on? Because I feel like it should go down further. Oh, the back of the envelope. Okay, well, that's fine. Right? It's fine. Okay. All right. So now, let's see. I think, where did that go? Okay, here. I need to make something for our belly band. And I do have, I do have this sheet of paper, which you could journal on the back. That isn't going to be, I want it kind of a different color, I feel like, maybe. I'm just looking at my leftover 2 pieces of paper over here. I don't really have anything that, we have these, but I wonder. Okay, I'm just going to try something here really quick. My paper cutter trimmer, I have to get a new blade for that little trimmer. It's just shredding everything. So I think I'm going to just trim these down along the edge of this, what do you call it? Hexagon, maybe? Oops. Okay, so sorry I have to put that big cutter kind of in your face, but, well, that works. And then you get a couple, you know, some of the other color. Okay, so let's go ahead and you can, where did I move? Oh, here it is, it rolled way over there. You can journal on the back is what I was trying to say. So we don't have to back this one. So I'm just gonna distress it and then see, I use this in that trimmer and it kind of shreds it, so just rip it off and make it look like it was supposed to be. Okay. All right, I feel like I do want to do something with this now. I don't really want to cover the birds or anything. I was thinking I could make another tuck spot on there, but I don't know. We could simply add a little bit of lace and that down there and dress it up a little bit. Let's see, I I've been kind of going to that thinner lace rather than that thick. I do like the thick stuff, but okay, I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and grab a fabric scissor here. Okay. Okay, ink this. Okay, now, let's see. What if we grab, oh, there's a couple little ones fill out right here. So we have 2 little ones, so I don't have to go digging. Oh, we lost another one. I don't, that one's kind of big. But I'm thinking if I stick those in there, that would be kind of cool. So I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so just add a little bit of glue here and just kind of smear that in. And what did I do with that now? Oh, right there. Okay, I was like, what? I just had that. Okay. I'm going to stitch around this one, I think, too. But I can do that after we're done here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, now I want to add the feathers behind this. So when I put that on there, stick that side down, and now these feathers are gonna stick to me because my hands are all full of glue, but I'm feeling like maybe sticking out of there. Okay. No, I really have to hold that on there because I don't want that to come off. So what if they don't really reach? But I could try. Maybe what I'll have to do, let's see on the other side. Yeah, I don't want to stitch over that. I might have to go ahead and add, it might be a disaster, but a little bit of glue on the feather part. Not hardly any. Okay, just gonna smear that off so it's not like super wet, and then just kind of stick them in it, I guess. Okay, I think that's kind of cool. Now, let's see, there's a little stamp or a little leaf. Yeah, I like that leaf on there. Let's stick that leaf on there. Okay. It turns it into 3 things. It's kind of, it sometimes bugs me if I don't have 3. Okay. Okay, now like I said, I'm going to go ahead and stitch around this, but I'm not going to do that until after I finish this video. Okay, so that is cool behind there, and could always, I think these will be, they would hang off. But we could turn them, or they're gonna get lost back there, I feel like. So maybe we could just add that one back there. Let's see. Okay, I don't like those going sideways. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's ink those and then tuck those behind there. I can come back and decorate a little on these too. I just kind of want to get them where I want them. Okay, I can actually ink them too afterwards. I'm just going to finish this one here, and then when I go back through it, to add some See, it kind of tucks behind that lace, and in the bottom here is what I was thinking. So that kind of works. Yeah, I'll ink these afterwards. Okay. It'll work. Okay. I'll have to make big cards for those, maybe with file folder or cardstock or something. Am I even in camera here? I don't even know. Probably not. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we could tuck. And I don't like those birds and them going the other way. But something like that in there. Okay, and I'm gonna decorate these and stuff, but it can go like that too. Just want to use the ephemera because it doesn't pay for me to hoard it. That's what I am so used to doing. Okay, so we're gonna have to make something for in this one. This little tall one here. Where's that pocket? Okay. All right, so we're gonna have to make something for in this one. And we might tuck these in there as well. But we'll make a tag. This here, I don't know if this is gonna work as a tuck spot or kind of. Why don't we take one of those? It doesn't really work the best. Okay, so yeah, we're not gonna do that. But we have all this ephemera to decorate, add in there yet. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here because I have no idea how long this video is gonna be. It could be 20 minutes, could be 2 hours. I don't know where I'm at for time, but we're just gonna really quick look through. So we have that, and fill those. I love that, the feathers, and decorate those, and maybe add some. I have some other things like, I don't know, some other tags and things too. But yeah, we can make a taller one for in here too. Something for in there. I wonder, I feel like I need to do something down here so that it can be a tuck spot, you know? Oh, this is cool. I wonder if we could do something with that. You know, that might hold something in there. Not this, obviously, but you know what I mean. Definitely. Okay, I'm going to leave that right in there so I don't forget. Okay, and there's our little bag we made. Not sure if I want to do anything in here. It's so pretty, and you could journal there, but oh, our rub-ons. We need to do our rub-ons too, so probably going to come back for another video here. And then I have to go watch Angela's Find It. It was a while ago when I watched it, and I was just looking at this paper pack and I was like, that is definitely what I do for the cover, is the faux leather. So okay, yeah, it needs a little more, so I will work on this and then I'll be back. I don't know if I'll maybe get all pre-planned out and come back and then we can attach everything in there and stuff. So, but there's where I'm at with that, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care.